So tell again, if we can get two family members, Baba lose ama family members wabo. So tell about two from two different families. Abagafigi. Okay. Kuno one lana so tacha yena lakala. No, lalelani kala. Okay. Masizweni ubhuti ukuthi kwenzakaleni ngalelo la.
Please play and
Sanbonan.
Okay, Sanbonan. Mina, I'm not gonna come and talk about what happened. I'm here to talk about what we lost, who we lost. We have lost future presidents. We have lost a lot of people last. And then iyabona okubuhlungu kakhulu ukuthi akusi abantu abasilahlekele abantu starting from la ekhoneni kubuhlungu because abafana bebaziphandele. I'm hurt ukuzwa ukuthi Tina la Finetown is a Montwana robbery. It wasn't. We are getting killed in Finetown. Bheki Cele, khuluma nawo. Manje. Minister. Baba. Nyabo. Ngicela ukukwazisa ukuthi asikho safe la Finetown. I'm not here to talk about ESCOM. ESCOM is none of your business. We need safety. This street, boys came through our streets up to the end, finishing people's lives. Anytime police were called, they were called, but they never responded. It's not the first incident. We had people shot there next to #kitchen. Police came, driving their cars slowly towards the scene because they are scared of firearms. Ngiyakubonga ukuthi ufikile. Ngiyayibonga into ukuthi uyenzile for thina. You once said shoot to kill. Tubulani isigebengu. Asife. Sizola la Finetown. We are not gonna close our streets la Finetown. Sizolwa. Silwela thina. Don't blame Bheki Cele, ubaba wethu. He once said that he was blamed. Abasebenzi, mabasebenze. Ngiyabonga mina. Siyabonga Thulani, uThulani
Dla siyabonga.
He's very angry.
Introduce your name first.
Umusa.
Oh.
All right.
Sanibonani bahlali. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi ithuba lokuqala nelokugcina leni. Nangu Ndosi phambi kwethu. Ziningi izinto esikhala ngazo eFinetown. Isystem yonakele phezulu ku-national government. Izokwenzani laphansi? Akekho umuntu ongeka testify ukuthi amaphoyisa asinawo. Hayi eFinetown kuphela. Siyakwazi ukudrive lana babucele siye edrobheni uthemba i-R20 ozofika unikeze umsebenzi wakho. Right now babucele akukho kunye sikudingayo ngoba kade nina nasikhodo. Babucele ubuya kumbizo ngapha Orange Farm nidlulela. Singoba ujole Dima Tombo unhlangano yenu nilapha kulela holo siyafa thina lana. Babucele kunama helicopter la every day. Kunamabandla ayiqhenyayo ngama helicopter la every day. Asinantuthuko, asina leadership. Uyabona, asifuni ke thina ukuthwalisa wena inkinga ufika nje vele esitulweni. Siyazi ukuthi uke waxoshwa phambili lesitulweni, uxoshwa umongameli oduli. Wabuyisa ke manje, ekubuyisa nama-parent lawa. Esingazi ukuthi asiphatheleni namhlanje. All right, siyayibona i-visibility babucele, ungathi akusindawo yethu. Babucele mawula eFinetown ngathi uvala amehlo ebusuku. Uyabona, it is said ukuthi same day incident iveni yamaphoyiseni ifikile lana yithe besimisa ukuthi ime wahamba lo yababa sasala thina nabantu lana besibhekile singabazi ukuthi sisenze njani. Umbuzo wami uthi kungani babucele isystem yakho ifika sesilinyalalelwe? Awubazi ukufika wena ukhuze ufika njalo uzoqoqa idumbu. Nginamangani babucele. So manje singafisa namhlanje ngoba okokuqala ufikile sikulindile thina kuthule anadeni. Asikubhemi ke futhi ukuthi why isystem ikhombe anadeni ngoba thina sinalutho la uzofikela kuphi kwami. Uzofikela kuphi? Okokuqala lo sidingani ke babucele. Sidinga before nje police station sidinga ukhuseleko. Uyabona ngoba i-corruption yonke indawo. Angifuni ukwanda ngenkulumo babucela. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi abahlali njengoba belana abezelanga ngoba befuna wena abezelanga ngoba bejabuliswa wena bazele siya ku December manje siluza imphefumulo babucele engenaqala abanacala labafana laba babucele nala amantombazane lawa yana amabili sihlangabezene nenkinga ke manje asazi ukuthi sinqoba kanjani siyayifuna futhi ukuyi-attenda yonke lemngqobo asazi sihlanganise kanjani. Umama Faith ngimbonile namhlanje yes uthi mayenzi operation ukayimulawo uphelela kuma main road where la imali khona la kule black society nasikhohlwa from kumaholi abale phezulu babucele sibulewa indlala ibanga amanyana indlala ikulidele intweni ezirong ngenxa yokukhwabanisa kwenu ningabaholi nile phezulu okugcina manje kukhahlela thina singabaphakathi siwumphakathi I mean to say babucele angeke ngande ngenkulumo unginikezile ithuba sifuna ukhuselo. Uyabona nje mangathiwa nje namhlanje uyahamba usishiyela nje icontainer la sizo reporta khona singakuvuyela lo. Yabona nje namhlanje mangathi uyahamba usishiyela nje noma amaveni ayi2 azobhalwa Finetown hayi ibhali anadeli emkhulu. Isizathu sikhohlwe basikhohlwe yazi babucele sikhula thina senza ama-affidavit anadeli sisuka la ngenyawo sokwenza ama-affidavit anadeli sisuka lana thina siyofuna usizo kuphi e-anadeli okanye le mandiyene south sabona-ke thina ukuthi yacindezeleka yafika le mikhukhu le ngapha le invade ngapha ko-5 to 5 kwaqala ubugebengu bandiswa yini nenkohlakala ikhona ngapha kule anadeli lencane ipolice station. Uyayizwa lento babucele ngoba wasisizi ngalutho lamaphoyisa. Ngiyakhuluma manje ngikhuluma at my own risk. Angazi ukuthi wena i-safety yami ikuphi wawusuka lana ungamangali-ke next week kuthiwa kungcotshwa mina ngenxa yeqiniso engizamile ukulikhipha phambi komphakathi. Umphakathi awukwazi ukuphumela obala ngenxa yesystem eyonakele babucele siyadutshulwa siyabulala. Akunamuntu ongadubula umuntu kanje ungathathi into yakho-ke mangabe uyayibona ukuthi iyakusebenzela uthatha ifoni uhambe hayi ukhiphe imiphefumulo ilandelana kanjena babucele kanti sifelane. Baba ubuya lena e-Deep Sloot ubuya lapha yana eKruger stop bengambona uba Elias Mawela mina ngithanda indaba ngiyazilandela kakhulu ngiyambona uba Elias Mawela ukuthi okay usona spokesperson sethu ngapha eGauteng umuntu esimdingayo ngoba same people akumele abanikeza ama guideline whether as a commander or what abayenzi la strategy bese kithi ngeqiniso icorruption ke babucele angeke si identify njengento ukuthi ngoba icorruption yonke indawo ibhlungu ke mayizokwenziwa amadoda in uniform you understand kuningi babucele okuningi sizodinga nama intelligence azohamba ngaphakathi because of ukhoselo siyalidinga ekugcineni ngiyabonga baba wami kakhulu manje
Yeah, just help the lady up there.
Oh, I'm to hold it for you. I think he's getting the tripod.
Nyandazi nonke ne ndikhulele block 4 la kuvele khona yonke lento ebelile ndibhlungu babucela ngamaphoyisa ase-Enedale ndinguthabiseng upinki bandazi ngopinki ekuhlaleni ndibhlungu ngento enzakala ku-Enedale police station bafike after an hour kule scene eqala le yesi-2 iqale kwesi-2 bafike la bebuya le sesifonela amaphoyisa esiwaziyo ukuthi iclaim yokuthi abantu bajujuliwe abantu abandlulela abantu bebelele phansi babaleka amaphoyisa bangazi ukuzobheka esinini ukuthi kwenzakalani babuya bazofika le befika sibafonela befika umuntu esemotweni bathi umuntu makahambe aye esibhedlela savu umuntu makaye esibhedlela but siyakhala babhekitela amaphoyisa ase-Enedale abafazi I'm not gonna lie sokhuluma iqiniso abafazi babuza ukuthi umuntu okungenele kwakho uphethe isibhamu na mawuthi uphethe isibhamu abezi ithi umakhelwane ulwa nomfazi bayafika amaphoyisa wapho babucela sikwatile siwumphakathi sishonelwe ngishonelwe umngani wami childhood friend eshonile enokdo yakithi odujule emotweni esihlalele emotweni because amaphoyisa wala awasinaki they're reckless to the point ukuthi singababiza abafazi makunomfazi nendoda endlini indoda iyamnyango but then amaphoyisa la athumela abafazi emnyango ngiyabonga
Sinikeza umama kokugcina manje no she can't no lalelani bafethu lalelani masilaleleni umama ukuthi uthini
ngibacele ngibhlungu kakhulu njengoba ngilana silahlekelwe hayi kancane mina nguMampinki ngihlala eBlock 5 asikhona ukulala asikhona ukwenzani isibhamu siphuma ubusuku nemini akunamaveni la eFinetown mafanele uvule icase uyivula ngefone kuthiwa amaveni awekho asazi ukuthi senze njani ungafa umuntu uthi hamba ngeenyawo ngeke ufike eNedale ngeenyawo ebusuku igebengu zibe sicela yona i-temporary police station ukuqala sicela nje yona nkosama ungasiza nje ngayo yebo baba noma ngama-contain yebo baba ngiyabonga.
Minister of Police Bheki Cele, they're interacting with the community of Finetown. We're expecting him to address them shortly. and people have been expressing themselves. And there he goes. Let's take a listen to what the minister has to say.
Sanibona. Angizonibuza ukuthi ninjani, ngiyanibona ukuthi ninjani. Ngiyanibona ukuthi niphatheke kabi, nidiniwe futhi kufanele ukuthi nidini. Umama Faith ukhona kodwa khona akwenzayo emotweni kwi-meeting ezinye zezinto azenzayo ezalapha ekhaya. Bengizothanda ukuthi isho yena lento ebengizoyisho bente nayifuna. Ngizwile ngamaphoyisa la sinobaba uMawela uthele insizwe yamazwi baba uMawela. Ngokayimo lawo oku-provincial commissioner wase-Gauteng. Sihamba no acting national commissioner kodwa umsebenzi wakhe ekuyi deputy national commissioner obhekene nezinto ekuthiwa i-policing, ukusho ukuthi ubhekene nezinto zamavan, ukuba khona kwamaphoyisa iy'teshi. Awukwazi ukusukuma. Umama umsikiti nanga ulimele manje sikwazi kumdonsa ngengalo ukuthi akhupho. Indaba yala into ezimbalwa uthi bathi sijike eduze makukayimo la sivumelene ngokuthi kambe sizothi xaxa ngaphezulu kwakayimo la ukuthi size la kule ndawo asontshela ukuthi sizokwenzani sizofika nini, kodwa kukhona kufanele kwenziwe kule ndawo. Siyavumelana ukuthi asikwazi ukuthi kube nabantu abagalavantayo abahamba bebulala abantu abangenacala. Okunye okusuggestiwe ukuthi ke sizoxoxa nani njengomphakathi, ngoba okunye sikholwayo ukuthi abanye benu bayabazi labantu, kodwa imake dani make ngeke ngikhulumile nani, kodwa njengoba usho ukuthi bayesaba, abanye hayi ukuthi bayesaba, bayabavikela. So kubalulekile ukuthi sikhulume nomphakathi ukuthi sisizane kanjani nawo, nokuthi ngesixoxisane nje ukuthi uhlobo njani lwabantu abadubula abantu bazokhuthuza abantu abayizamelayo, makuwukuthi bayelwela babuye bazoba dubula labo bantu. So abantu labo ekufanele sinithubelele extra police nithenifuna amabharethe. Usike iproblem yami amabharethe baswalethe ekuseni nanifone ntambama nithi aswalanda, asuwalanda aze akline kuze kube right. Siyavumelana kuloko, asizofonelana ukuthi awalandwe, azovunyelwa enza umsebenzi ukuthi asiflashele out igebengu kule ndawo. Yafika Alex ngaphandle mongadali khona ngohlala khona zokwazi lokho. Okwesithathu nikhuluma ngalo ngendaba yobumnyama la. Amakhansela akhona, ngiyaqhubeka ngiyakhuluma. Upremier omusha okhona uPanyazi uzozama ukuyisebenza indaba no-Eskom ukuthi zonke indawo sibe nendawo ekhanya. Uyabona la ukuba babekhanya labo gesi, ngineqiniso eliphelele ukuthi ngaba yenzekanga lengozi enzekile. Ngiyatshelwa kuthiwa indlela ekumnyama ngayo la awukwazi ukubona ngisho umuntu ohambisana naye so kuzofanele ukuthi ikwazi ukuthi ilungiswe DNC umusikithi bengizofuna ngifuna uyisholo ukuthi uzoyiletha nini emoto la angifuni ukusho mina but uFaith ngoba usebhizi lesonto elizoqala today umhlaka olosingolosibili by Monday le mobile enicelayo izoba khona la by Monday lenicelayo izoba khona esozama ukuthi kube khona amaphoyisa azosuka eziteshini amaphoyisa eSept namaphoyisa kamasipala ahlale ekhona kuyona ukuze nikwazi ukubika kuyona bakwazi ukuphendula ngokusheshsha nikwazi ukuxhumana nabo so leyo soyilungisa neyamabharethi ubaba uMawela uzoyilungisa angizukushoka ukuthi azofika nini abe mangake kodwa asizuphela isikhathi eside ingenzekanga leyo nto leyo mngcwabo kuzofanele sidlulisele kwi-social development umama uFaith ukhona ilunga leparliament ubaba uMpisi ukhona bazosiza ukuthi bakwazi ukusebenzela ukuthi kube khona usizo onjengalolo esilitholayo kodwa fanele sibuye sizokhuluma sodidiyela ngempilo yale ndawo yabona anikwazi ukuhlala endaweni almost every house eyishiphi ama-joint la angangozule emakheni musani ukungibuka kabi mangikhuluma ngamashiphi ngoba kuzofanele aregulatewe ngoba amashiphi ayasidalela inkinga laba bafelanga emashibhini bebeyisebenzela bebesemgwaqweni nakho konke kodwa ama-states ethu ayasitshela ukuthi i-rape nokufa kwabantu kuyenzeka around amashiphi kakhulu angekho emthethweni ngakho kamaphoyisa kuzofanele awanyathele amashiphi angekho emthethweni sivumelane ukuthi asizukulwa ngalokho nithi size la ukuzoqeda izinto enjengalezo so kuzofanele sikwazi ukusebenzisana ukuthi indaba zempilo zimprove la okunye sosebenzisana ngako mhlawumbe sokhuluma kahle masesembizweni kunezinto ekuthiwa ama-shared farms kunabantu enihlala nabo abakhi imjondolo bayiqashise niqashise abantu eningabazi ukuthi bawobani bavelephi nakho konke bese niyabuya nizala emhlanganweni nifike nikhale nithi nhlushwa abantu bokuhamba kodwa baqashe kunina therefore labantu abaqashisa abakha leyo mjondolo sizobafuna bese ngaphambili ukuthi usitshele ukuthi hlala bani la uyiqoqa kubani irent uvelaphi uyini ngoba sinayo leyo nkinga angisho but ufanele wazi ukuthi hlala bani ubani omqashisile kuleyo ndawo nakho konke lokho okugcina kokuqondene nami ngizwela likhala ngamaphoyisa khona u-Deputy National Commissioner khona uMawela ngikhona sizokwazi ukuthi le amaphoyisa sikhulumisane nayo mase sibuya sizembizweni ngicabanga ukuthi kuzoba isikhathi esincane baba uMpisi sifike sesisho ukuthi sizokwenza njani ukusebenzisana namaphoyisa khona amaphoyisa asebenza kabi akhona amaphoyisa asebenza kahle so akhona ngabe ukuba wekho amaphoyisa asebenza kahle ngaba wagcwele amajele agcwele ngoba kunamaphoyisa abasakhona yebo akhona amanye ahluphayo aphuza nani la elokishini akhona amanye ahluphayo ajola nani la elokishini therefore kuzofanele sibheke ukuthi sisebenzisana kanjani njengoba nicomplaina nithi awezi la nicomplaina abanye bathi afika apaka amaveni ahlale ngoba jola la elokishini kuzofanele sibone ukuthi ajola nobani bese manijola nabo amaphoyisa ayikho inkinga kodwa nijole nawo ngemoto zawo hayi ngezomsebenzi umtshela udali wakhe akulande ngemoto yakhe hayi ngeyomsebenzi. Sosebenzisana-ke sizobambisana mhlawumbe asinikane u-2 weeks wokubuya sizokhuluma ne-community yala. Ngithe-ke emaphoyiseni awasisize awabathole labantu ababulela abantu abathole bemile noma beleli phansi kodwa wona abathole by the time sibuya la sibe sesazi ukuthi kwenze njani ngoba noma nithe akubona abantu bale ndawo kodwa abantu abahlukumezayo kule ndawo asifuni-ke nithe bakhuluma isisuthu esithe pure asifuni-ke abantu abakhuluma isisuthu noma abakhulumani sifuna ama-criminal noma ngabakhuluma limuluni siyawafuna lawo ma-criminal sikwazi ukubuya sizothi akabe khona umawela-ke uzosisiza ukuthi kube nendlela azozenza zokuthi xaxa kancane ukuze sikwazi ukulala asizonika amafika asizonika ukuthi bazohambaphi kodwa sokwazi ukuthi siwaphakamise kancane amaphoyisa ukuze bekhona indlela yokulala ngaphambi kokuthi senze umsebenzi omkhulu wokuthi siyikline le ndawo.
Bathi umbuzo wodwa nje mphathi.
Imoto sizani.
Awu Ndosi umbuzo wodwa Ndosi. Ndosi umbuzo wodwa nje Ndosi. Ndosi umbuzo wodwa.
Yebo baba.
Wodwa.
Buza baba.
Mina ngicela ukuthi ungenzeni impembe yona. Ngicela Ndosi ukuze kulunge la. Shenja yonke la police station.
Baba ilethe siyabuya
Ubuya ke silimene la Ndosi.
lalela baba nokwenza izinto ngendlela engeyona that's why we want to bring the community on board. Thema sibuya sobe sesichaza kahle ukuthi sicabanga ukwenzani sivumelane nani sizenze lezo zinto. We are planning ukubuya in 2 weeks time but umawela ukuthi silala kanjani kulezo nsuku before sibuye ama-forces azothi xaxa kancane sikwazi ukuthi sithole izinto. Ngiyabona-ke le dialogue sesiyoyenza embizweni yeke namhlanje. Thank you siyabonga baba.
Bafethu siyabonga kakhulu ngeke sathatha
Khona yethu buza.
yebo baba
Yabonga Ndosi.
Sondela la sondela.
Hayi speaker bathi sondela kanjani?
Buza baba buza.
Ifan phazami. Ingxaki ibikhona ibise Finetown. And ngoku sine meeting nawe sime ngenyama. Sisenhlungwini asinamandla. Anateli uhambile ohlala khona bengicela usiphixeshe sohlala nabahlangisi. Yase Anateli bese sinengxaki eFinetown uthi Anateli. Ngiyacela le Ndosi endokwesi
Mangithi ngiyabuya in 2 weeks ngizohlala nomphakathi akukwanele sisile lokho. Asibe nembusiness call.
Kulungisi yase Anateli. What Anateli?
Okay ba. Basingabe ne dialogue nominisi.
No sibuyela la.
in 2 weeks time. In 2 weeks time uminister wethu in 2 weeks time umphakathi uzoba ukhona eholeni lapho uzoba ukhuluma ngendaba ze-crime uminister no-MEC namalunga weparlament nama-councillors nama-leaders bomphakathi bezobe khona lapho sikwazi ukukhulumisana.
Manje ngeke iholo sohlangana.
Uma singenaholo sohlangana khona la estradini. Masibonge kakhulu. Thank you very much. Amaphoyisa ayangena namhlanje ebusuku. Thank you people.
Well, there is the end there of the engagement of Police Minister Bheki Cele and other senior SAPS officials with the community of Finetown, where on Saturday 7 people were shot dead, and the minister there making a number of undertakings after the community had expressed their frustrations with the lack of effective policing to protect themselves. But the minister making a very valid point that the community also has a role to play in making sure that their homes are safe. Still ahead on today, this afternoon, we'll be talking about the Brazil elections that have seen the comeback of Luiz Lula da Silva. Another Lula moment in Brazil. We'll bring you some analysis after this short break. Oh, but I said we'll bring you some analysis. Oh, shucks. Okay. This is more political than legal. Yeah, political. Aisha. Hi, Aisha.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good, good, good. Stay connected.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Aisha is good, guys.
The line's very good.
Okay, where are you, Aisha?
I'm in the office, in the studio.
Okay, cool. Right. Okay, Aisha is good. So, guys, what's the rundown, please? Hello again. Now, following the postponement of the Free State ANC's elective conference, political analyst David Maimela says the party is in disarray. He says that disruptions and constant delays will cause havoc for the party's national elective conference in December.
The state of the organization administratively and in terms of its organizational machinery, it means that it's in disarray. You can see there is a sense of disruption of meetings, a little bit of violence in some of those meetings that are supposed to take place at branch level. And yeah, so it affects the readiness of the ANC in that province to go to conference, and it reflects badly on its image in the public.
Now let's take you back to Finetown, south of Johannesburg, where I understand the police minister, who's just finished interacting with the communities now, talking to the media.
Black dot in that white sheet of the work that we have done is exactly what they've raised here, that there was a lackadaisical response. We need to go back to work on that, and we need to correct that as we're increasing the levels starting from today, but then also coming back to work with the community with the medium and long-term solutions on the matter. Indeed, that question is correct. That's what we need to find, and that's what is supposed to give us a consequential management.
Minister, I just want to find out from you, Minister, that in recent times we've seen in communities like Krugersdorp, also here, that communities like Krugersdorp and also in this area, the people are complaining that the police are the ones that are working with the criminals and are afraid to come to respond when they have to respond. Are the police failing to protect the society?
I definitely would not fully agree that all police, as I made the statement, there are police that are doing their good job. There are police that are putting perpetrators in the prison. That's why your prisons are overpopulated by 33.3%. Those people don't go to prison with toy. They are sent by people there. Indeed, there are those that are rotten potatoes among ourselves. We need to flush them out, but we need to support those that are doing the good job. That will be part of our policy, but it will be part of the communities as a whole. We have good people in the community, we have bad people in the community, including in churches, including everywhere. So remember that police are part of the communities, they are produced by the communities. Ours is to make sure that once we find that the police is not doing what it's supposed to do, we deal with that matter. We are trying to create the mechanism to say people must be able to report when they find the police at the highest level, at the national commissioner, provincial commissioner, MEC, minister. They must come and give us with the concrete evidence so that we begin to deal on that. We can do better, but again, it's not true that there are no police that are doing good job.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead. What efforts are being made to get the perpetrators here? Do we have any leads for now?
Well, I think leads in that provincial commissioner can talk to that.
Okay, let's take the quick one, Griselda, and then we'll go to the video.
How soon would you have to point to Okomafereche in this area? Next week?
Maybe those questions
Can we just finish with them?
Yeah, before you do. Go ahead.
Can I ask one question
to the minister, right?
Yes.
All right.
Minister, from Mr. Minister, from what we have heard and from what the police have heard, raised by residents of Finetown regarding the issue of a policeman that failed to stop. You cannot generalize to say the entire police station is corrupt or incorporated. What does that say to you as a minister, as a father, to say people are in need, they need assistance from someone who's supposed to be stopping to stop and assist them, and the other person failed to stop, instead the person drove away. And they were saying that at the time, some of the diseases were alive, we don't know, but what does that feel to us to say this man or this woman was there failed the public?
That tells us to investigate. That tells us to investigate and find out, because we can't just act because we hear the stories, have to investigate. But if there is any truth on that, there will have to be consequential management. Whoever did that will have to really face the consequences. But indeed, we can't just sit here, hear that, and go and say you go home, or you go and say, whereas we're supposed to investigate so that we are fair with everybody going forward. I don't want to blame communities, but there are many stories that we hear that are not real stories. Sometimes you hear some stories and you only find that those are criminals against the good police in those particular areas. So it's important to investigate and get the real facts, what happened around that.
Other question, I don't know if it's related to me or you will be able to respond with the deputy to respond. It's about the building of the police station or the satellite police station. I mean, it's the fact that this is one of the fastest growing areas or townships in Gauteng. That at this time in 2020, they don't have their own satellite police station. It has to take someone 3 kilometers to travel and reach a police station. Doesn't that maybe send something that you say that this is the time that these people should be having their own either mobile or a permanent structure police station? Looking at judging by the population here.
Well, you only know the population here. I know the population in the country. In this province, for a very long time, we had 400 informal settlements. There are 700. There are 700 informal settlements in this. Biggest one will be your Diepsloot, your Zanspruit, you'll be this one will be Angelo, where they shot the police and all that. What we need to do, it cannot be the issue of the police alone. It should be the issue of the human settlement, the planning. What happens? These places, they grow without telling the police. When then there is crime like this, everybody moves around and asks, where are the police? Yet nobody tells us that they're building houses there. So it's a question of combination and human settlement indeed, but you only know this one. I'll take you to Inanda, I'll take you to Mjondolo, Mlazi. But I'll take you to Cape Flats and to see what, if you talk about Khayelitsha, you talk about Delft, you talk about all those places. And it's one thing that as the South African police, we raise every day. Last week, all of us here, as you see, we were at Deep Slot. Where we were working at Extension 1, you could not see her. I had to touch her to make sure that she's still there. It's dark everywhere. Mice, they jump on you. You can't see anything. If you call the police, no streets, no passages, no lights, no numbers. Even when you call the police to say, come to Station 1, until next morning we'll try to find the criminal. So I fully agree with you, but that is much broader than policing. It's an issue of human settlement and all working together on it.
Right, there's one problem, Minister.
Please. Minister, just the last one. Minister, we have seen that police are being brought in police stations. Why should the residents be confident that police will do something about policing in their communities?
It's because police are doing a lot of things for the communities. If you look around, there was a time where there was a lot of shooting in the shippings here. All those people that were shooting either in KZN or here, they're all arrested. What we're unlucky about as the police, these stories are pitched up when they happen, but when the police respond, we don't have to get too much. We don't get too much news out of it. But I want to tell you, without faith, including the famous Soweto one, those people have appeared in court. Though there are still more that we want who have crossed the border to Lesotho, but 5 of those people have been arrested. Around those that shot people in Katehong, those that shot people at Orlando have been found. Alex, all those people have been found. All those people have been arrested. So police do respond. What we should concede on and what we should work bigger is that those things, if they can be prevented, as you heard people say, work on the method. For those things to be prevented, we must work with the communities on those methods.
All right, there's one last one for the Minister, and then we're going to go to the General. Go ahead.
Minister, you've spoken about the terror issue. Are you saying, could there have been a deployment mishap in that the deployment of your police officers during this particular weekend was over-skewed towards what you would call events, and there was a sense of negligence in areas like these that needed police presence?
Well, these things of people dying, gunned down, they happen without terror alert. There was no terror alert in Alex. There was no terror alert in Orlando, no terror alert in Katlehong and all that. So it would be very presumptuous for all of us to say it happened because it was skewed. It happened because it had happened before. Is exactly what we're saying. We're saying police must be everywhere. It's either alert or not alert, but also things that must help police is an environmental design. We heard people saying here, we all believe that these people would not have been shot if there were lights here. They say it's dark. When the darkness falls, you can't see anything and anything around this place. So it would be really presumptuous to say it happened because of a light. It does happen. 2 things we must do. We must react to arrest those people, but also we must work hard that those things are prevented. Maybe the Provincial Commission will be speaking on those prevention, saturate the place with the police, have the point where the people will report, and the response of the police should be better. I fully concede with that. I fully agree with that. Should be better working with them. But communities themselves should come and provide us with information that they have.
All right, quickly, General, just to remind you of those questions, it was around the progress of the investigation and also what are the timeframes when it comes to deployment of the TRT, right?
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. The mobile CSC will be deployed next week, Monday. This is a mobile CSC donated by Gauteng provincial government. So we'll deploy it as from next week, Monday. But coming to investigation, we have put together a very good team comprising of CI, crime intelligence, our detectives from serious and violent crime. We also have our forensic investigators who will work around the clock, obviously working with our community intel structures so that we can round out those people who have done these things. For now, I'm not going to say much because of even those criminals they are watching on TV. They want to know how far are we to catch them. So I appeal to all members of the community that wherever they are, should they see these people, let them bring it to our attention. We'll ensure that we arrest them. Also, the issue of the deployment of Amaperete, it's something, it's operational. I'm not going to say when and how are we going to do that, but safe to say that we have been conducting some operations in this particular space. I, myself personally, I think I had 2 major operations in this particular space. We have even had one of the speakers here, they were saying that. So we'll continue to do that. We'll come with another angle of an operation to can deal with the challenges on the ground here. But what I also appeal to the community is that when we operate, especially in this particular area, they must refrain from throwing stones to the police, because it happened over and over again. When we deploy police officers here, because of it's dark, they start attacking the police. So when they do that, actually they are protecting the criminals. So we appeal to them that let them work with us, and then let them also identify those who are committing crimes so that we can remove them from the society. Thank you.
Loud and clear, General. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Minister. Thank you so much, MEC, DNC, colleagues, most importantly.
Can we go home?
Yes, certainly, Minister.
Yeah, good boss.
Well, that marks the end of that media interaction between the Minister of Police, Bheki Cele, and Elias Mawela, who is the Commissioner of Police here in Gauteng, in Finetown, town just south of Johannesburg, where 7 people were shot dead on Saturday night. One of the key things that has come out from what we heard a short while ago is the fact that it is very dark at night. There's no lights, there are no street lights, and it's one of the issues that needs to be attended to.